Here, 8 pound, 6 ounce, newborn infant Jesus. Don't even know a word yet. Just a little infant, so cuddly, but still omnipotent.
Please make this water pump be my issue. And when I swap it out, this LS2 Mercedes is going to be G to G. Water pump is pretty simple to get off. It's only 3 bolts on each side holding it on, but you can see there's all kinds of goopy, nasty, whatever you want to call it, going on in there. So I'm gonna have to flush that out and clean that out really well. I've never seen, the inside of one of these things, so I figured, you know what? I'm just gonna pop this stupid little cap thing off the back. I say pop, it took some doing. But here's the inside of the one that I took off the car, and it is corroded pretty badly inside. Here's the brand new one, and this one came from Summit. Pretty decent deal. It was like 135 bucks, and it comes with gaskets. Good deal. And I guess I'm supposed to be using a paper gasket for the thermostat housing. I didn't know that because I didn't see that in any of the expanded diagrams, parts diagrams or anything. But we're gonna go ahead and stick that on there this time. Hopefully this does the job. So doing a water pump on this car, not too bad. Everything's accessible. I don't know how it is in the GTO with the fan setup and radiator setup in that car, but hopefully they gave you some room, because that was one of the easier water pumps I think I've ever done. Now, I left this heater hose thing off so I could fill here and see if it comes out here. Just gonna fill it with water for now and give it a test. Today's supposed to be the hottest day of the summer, so they say. We're creeping up on 100 degrees already, and it's just after 10 a.m. So I want to try to get this thing done so I can get back in the house and not be out here this afternoon. Fingers crossed. Everything seems to be hooked up. I guess I'll find out here in a second when I start this thing, but let's see if that is going to solve my problem. Seems like it's not getting as hot as quickly as it was. I feel like before it would have been at least 140 already. Car's only been running for, not even 3 minutes yet. Yeah, it's definitely not getting hot as fast as it was last time. So that is progress. We are headed in the right direction. I love it when a plan comes together. Thermostat should open right about now. Let's kind of monitor and see where we go. Okay, we're in, this is Corvette range. That's what my Z06 used to run. Let's kick this fan on and see what it does. The good news is it is not climbing. Well, it just did. I mean, like climbing, like spiking. That's a manageable-ish temperature for this engine, and it is pretty hot today. It's already 100 degrees outside, and the car's just sitting here idling. I imagine rolling down the road with some more airflow, this would definitely help. Yeah, it's just kind of holding right there. That makes my heart happy. When I'm able to solve a problem after spending hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I want to get the hard top off and see two things. Do I have a soft top, and is it in decent condition? I think there's one under there. I was kind of looking through the sides when I was looking at the car. I thought I saw it in there. We're gonna find out. But to take off that top, you gotta have special tools, and there were, I think this is it. There were 3 of these sitting in the driver's door little storage place. I got a top. This thing's actually in pretty good shape. Look, not bad. I mean, filthy, but overall, canvas is in really good shape. So that will get some cleaning. Goes. I just got brand new tires, topped off the coolant, gauges are doing good, temperature's fine. Let's see what happens. Probably gonna have to go through the brakes, at least bleed them, change the fluid. I think this caliper up here in the front driver's side is sticking just a little bit, so I'll have to address that. This is kind of a cozy little way to roll. Right away I noticed when I let off the gas, the RPMs kind of stay up a little bit, like they're lingering. So I'm not really sure if that's an issue or if that's maybe just the way this LS2 kind of is with the GTOs. Just something I wasn't used to, and definitely something I just noticed right off the bat. Come on, dude, what are we doing? Do I need to mail you an invitation? There you go, that's it, you're almost there. Good job. There you go, just hit that pedal on the right hand side there. Very nice. It's going through the gears just fine. Steering wheel is definitely off. Now it's either the steering wheel was not put in correctly and misaligned, or I need an alignment, or both, I don't know. Put that on the list. So I definitely need to hook up the, I think I have a cable that goes to a sensor in the transmission, and that is going to, I guess, calibrate my speedometer, because right now it says I'm doing like 18 miles an hour. I don't think that's right. So we have to fix that. Making my short list here. That's what the test drive is for. We got great oil pressure. I mean, overall, I mean, the car doesn't ride bad. Obviously, it's not as smooth as Mercedes had it from the factory way back when, but you know, it's a hot rod, so I don't really care. I don't know if the blinker's working because there's no signal indicator inside here on the gauges, but I think when I was testing the lights and stuff, I think it is working out there. Temperature seems to be doing well. We're just holding right at 198, which I think is pretty low for an LS, especially in the heat like this. Horrible. Again, you're in kind of a hot rod car, so you can't expect a luxury ride. I believe we have solved our cooling issue. Definitely getting a couple looks from people because we do not expect a Mercedes to sound this way. I like this car. This is super cool. This is the way you definitely want to kind of set up a car like this. Got that Mercedes style, that cool roadster, but you've got modern technology where you can run down to the auto parts store and get any part that you need for this engine and transmission and so on. Definitely the way to kind of update these cars and make them more usable in today's world. I've got a few things on the list take care of. Got a few things that I'm going to kind of work on as far as detailing out and cleaning up the rest of the interior underneath the engine bay, get this thing kind of ready for, hopefully for good guys. That's where I'd like to bring it out and kind of debut it. And that's coming up here next month. But as far as a test drive goes, we got a thumbs up. This thing is doing well. Fun little car. Stay tuned, see where I can take this thing. Thanks so much for watching. Stay hungry, stay foolish.